Hey seniors, so we have so much to do today. We need to get started right away. The first thing that I want to talk to you about, your advisory teacher, that lovely person standing in front of you, has a gold paper with your name on it. When you get that, I need you to look at it and I need you to make sure that your name is correct, that your ID is correct, and more importantly, like the most important thing, is for you to look at the project category that's listed and make sure that truly is the project category that your senior project fits into. Like that's what you did. Okay, that's the most updated, the most current. This is accurate. We are going to be making defense assignments and we need to make sure that you are put at the right table with the right judges. So if it is correct, you're good. No problem. Don't worry about it. Look at the reminders on that page. You're fine. If it is not correct, I need you right now to cross it out, write in the correct project category where your project fits. Then you need to come at lunch today to room 160. And Mrs. Meredith and I are going to be waiting for you, and you can hand us your paper. It will literally take 5 seconds. I just need you to hand me your paper with your category type on it. I'll make the changes. Make sure you get to the right table, okay? We're going to be making defense assignments next week, so it's super important that we have you in the right place, okay? Cool. All right. Next thing, let's look at your portfolio. We're going to go over the next chunk of what you need to include in it. So if you could please open that up, open up your digital portfolio, the one that you are going to be turning in that has your name on it. If you have not made yours yet, then remember you need to go to the email from Mr. Watkins and the instructions are in there. Also on the senior project website, the instruction video and the link are in there as well. So you need to get that done and figure out your situation really quickly. Okay, so here's mine, the one that I made. You're going to be looking at yours, the one that says your name at the top, that has your name and ID. We have all these pieces. Last week, we added our project proposal here. We added our letter to the judges here, and we added our resume at the end. If you didn't do this, like you didn't do the assignment, you haven't written the letter to the judges, and you're not in English class right now, or you haven't done the resume yet, and you don't have that class right now that you're going to be working on it, that's fine. On the senior project website are the templates for both the letter to the judges and the resume. So you can go onto the senior project website, look at the template, make a copy of it, and then fill in all of your information. Okay, and then you just upload it here from your drive. Make sure that you have put it in that shared folder, right? The shared folder that has all those settings so that everybody can view. Put it in there and then move it into your digital portfolio. All right, today we're going to be talking about documentation, so I want you to click on that link. Notice that there are 3 different pages for documentation. You're going to need these 3 things, okay? So it says the documentation portion needs to include everything that was indicated in the My Evidence section of your proposal. So if you go back to your proposal and you scroll down and you looked at it and you looked at the My Evidence section, you need to have everything that you said you were going to have in there. Notes, receipts, typed cost list, typed material list, all of that stuff, evaluations, scale drawings, whatever you said, you need to put in here. Okay, now we're going to do this 2 ways. Anything that's digital, we're going to put onto our portfolio. So pictures, videos, if you did stuff online, you can put that in here. If there's anything that you have on paper, like evaluations from your audience or notes or receipts, you can take pictures of those and upload them if you want to, or you can just bring all of those paper copies in to your defense in a folder in your hand. Okay, if that's what you're going to do, if you're going to bring those paper things in, then that will be blank on your documentation. But you have to bring them in because your judges will look at it and go, why don't you have anything on here? And you need to hand them the papers and go, they're here. Okay? All right. So for our digital documentation that we're going to include, It's really easy. So we want to go to photo documentation. We'll start there because it's easy. I've already set the template up for you with a picture and a caption. Every picture needs to have a caption next to it. What is this? What are you doing? What's going on in this picture? What am I looking at? Right? So super easy. If you click on this, you're going to be able to select where your picture is coming from. So if it's from your drive, if you've put everything in that folder, that's really easy. You just click here. Your drive will pop up on the side. Scroll down to what folder you put it in. I put them all in my senior project folder so that it's shared correctly. I'm going to click on it. At the bottom it says insert. You move it over. Ta-da! Then I would come over here and I would type in whatever the caption is. And then I would click in some information as to what I am looking at in this picture. Okay, that's it. Okay, so we want some good captions, we want some good images, and we need that for each of us. Then we'll see that here. In order to add another one, you just come over here to the side, click on these little dots. So you'll see it like kind of light up a little bit. You come over here to this, it says duplicate section, go down, then you can just replace the picture with your own picture. Okay, that's it. Super easy. So we need pictures from the beginning, the middle, the end. Your documentation said at least 15 pictures, so you need at least 15 pictures. You want to organize them in order, sequential order, from the beginning to the end. So as I scroll through, I can get a timeline of your project from the start to the finish. Okay, video documentation is kind of the same. If you've uploaded them, to YouTube, then all you have to do is insert that. Okay, so if it is on your drive, you can insert that as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you both ways. If it's here, you can go to from drive. You can pick your video that you want. Okay, to add in there, you can type in the file type and look for it and search whatever the video name was. Whatever you named it, you can search that in there. I'm trying to find one that I have in there for you. File type, videos. Okay, so I'm just going to pick whichever video I want. I'm going to click on it. Oh, that one looks good. Go down to insert and insert the video in. Then next to it, you can just insert a text box, move it up, type in what this is all about, add a caption, okay? Fantastic, and then you'll just do the next one. Remember, you need to have 2 minutes of video from the beginning, 2 minutes of video from the middle, 2 minutes of video from the end. So we'll at least see 3 videos throughout. You can mush them together, whatever you want to do is totally fine, okay? If you have video from YouTube, it's really easy. You scroll over here to YouTube on the side. You find your videos that you uploaded. You pick it. You select it. It pops in. Easy. And then you can add a text box over here on the side. Just move that around. And you can add your text box. Okay? Perfect. So those are our photos and our videos. Beautiful. Now, other documentation. What is going to be in here? This is going to be any other documentation you might have that's digital. So like I said, if you took pictures of your receipts or your notes or any of that, you can put it in there. If you have online drafts of things, put it in there. Any other documentation that you would want to include that you have online, make sure it's shared with everybody who can view it, and you can put that in here as well. Okay? All right, that's all we're working on today, adding in that documentation. And again, remember, you're going to have your online stuff, and then you might have some paper stuff that you'll bring into your actual defense. Okay, basically, any documentation that you said in your proposal that you would have, you need to have some way or the other, online or in your hand. If you have questions, come and see me in room 140A or Mrs. Meredith in room 50. Remember to bring that slip change, project category change, if you need a change. And that's it. All right, guys, we will see you next week to finish up our portfolio. Have a great day.